afternoon everyone. I'm here with a really pretty little journal and it's from Banya's new kit and it's Purple Garden and it's absolutely beautiful and it goes perfectly with the really large tags that I did a week ago. They just fit together so well that I've actually included quite a lot in here. So I'm going to show you the papers first. Make sure you're in frame, okay? Okay, beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. You've got all this lovely lilac coming through, and then you've got your succulents. It really is such a pretty kit. I just love this, all the lilac coming through. There's actually a lilac bush not far from me. There's quite a few around here, but just past here, and the smell when the flowers come out is just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful backing papers. Now this particular backing paper with the lines on, which, you know, I love finding lined paper for going on the back of what you print off, because it's great for journaling, is actually in a different kit because Banya couldn't fit it into this kit. And I will link it below, and it's basic papers that you would need for doing your journals. So I will put the link for this one as well in there. But as you can see, it is part of the kit. You see, you know, it's the same sort of layout, same designs, but it just wouldn't fit on. So that particular one, if you want the lines, I'll give you the line link. Gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Pretty French lavender all the way through it as well. I love this colouring, this sort of soft teal colour that she's brought through as well. Really pretty. Lovely perfume bottle there, isn't it? Really gorgeous. It's just, you know, particularly if you love purple, and the person who this journal's going to adores purple. She absolutely loves purple. She's not been around for a little while. She's not around, you know, obviously she's a Muslim like myself, but she's always very supportive of everybody when she is around, and I thought this would cheer her up no end for Eid. How gorgeous is that? So simple to do, you know, you put colour down and spray it, but how effective is that? Absolutely lovely. Again, gorgeous papers, and you can you can cut this up to make tags, and you can make your envelopes from it, cut it up to make journaling cards. Really lovely. And there's that gorgeous French lavender. And how stunning is that page? I think this is my favourite page in the whole kit. I really love this, I really do, and there's so much again that you can do with it. And here we bring in the violets. Pretty, isn't it? And you know, you've got your peonies in here as well, and there's that other page. I think I wish, no, that is slightly different from the other one. There's two, and then they're slightly different. Beautiful, aren't they? I love this little quill. Oops, that's together. But as you can see, she's given you backing papers and front papers, so you know you can print them back to back, and you've not got any doubles coming through. Right, this one you've got the outside, so you can make a wee little journal with it, or you can turn it into a journal card. It's really lovely, and you've got all these words down here. Lovely labels to put on as well. And then you've got your lovely tags and journaling cards. They're so pretty. I didn't want to actually cover them up. You wanted to keep them as they are, and that's what you can do. You don't have to, with this kit, actually cover them up. You can keep them as they are. They are just so lovely. You don't have to put all that work in of having to, you know, put extras on them if you don't want to. They're really lovely. These, what I do with mine is I get my big punch out, and I actually go along and I actually do all the little dots, so that when they're all done, when you tear it, it actually looks like it is a proper stamp. And I love doing that, sitting there just plonking it all out and getting all the little circles on your table. Oh, that one's upside down. Beautiful journaling card there. Now this one here, as you can see, it's lined, and this is the sort of journaling card that you fold over and then you could write inside it. I backed mine onto one of the other papers so I could just fold it up and you could use it as a journaling spot. Didn't come off the printer very well, did they? Beautiful tags, absolutely lovely. I love this shape top. And here's the first of the envelopes. How gorgeous is that? Absolutely stunning. And then you've got your pockets. And look at that one. They look even lovelier when you actually put them together. And that's one is a double. You don't need that one, that's a double. That was when I was trying to make sure, because you know it's like you set it and you print them all off, you do your 2 lots, and then you decide to pinch 1 or 2 or 3, and then you have to go through them and see which ones you've got left before you show and tell. Right, so that's all the papers. So here's my journal. Shove you over like that so you can see where we are. So I decided just to tie this one up with some pretty ribbon. I'm going to be sending some purple sari silk with this, so she decides she wants to tie it with sari silk or put a hitch post on it or whatever she wants to, that is for her, because I've very much made this that it can be added to, that you can do what you like with it. Gorgeous papers. Now all these papers I dyed in the week. I'd had a whale of a time making lots and lots of papers. This paper was actually supposed to be red. I think the colour split. It is not red, not by a long shot. So that was out of B&M, and I had 2 bottles of it, and they all come out this pinky purpley colour. So, but it's a lovely colour because it goes really well with the journal. Lovely tuck spots. This is one of the big journal, the tags from the other kit that I did last week, and I've just popped them all in here. I've left them as they were, and I've popped several of them in here because they fit perfectly in these great big corner spots here. That's it, in you go. That's so lovely, isn't it? Really lovely. And the colours of the paper and that just marry up so well. So this is, here I've double backed this particular tag. You can see I put one on top of the other, and then I've just left that one blank because it just was perfect, and I've put a bit of chain on. And this is one of the journaling cards that the wording was enough on these. I have sewn around them and just put a little bit of lace on. You don't have to go over the top with these because Banya's actually done the hard work for you. It's more about enjoying the journey and having fun. And I got some of these lovely little cards out, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to add them to the journal. And this little stamp here is one of the BB Craft ones, so I've stamped it on my little cards just to make another little journaling card in there. And you can really see when you rip these, if you've already put all the holes in, they do look like stamps. They look perfect as stamps, they really do. Let's pop them in the back. You can see where the colour is split. It's supposed to be red, but it looks so pretty. So I've used them in here. I thought they'd be lovely in here. Again, another one where I've doubled up on here, printed a one size and one a bit smaller, and then use a chain on top. And the little journaling cards, I've just stuck a little bit of purple sari silk on top. I mean, it's got so much room in it, and this is another one of those large tags that I did. I will link the video if you want to see the large tags, because they are beautiful. This is some of the actual fabric that I covered the journal with. And they're lovely. And of course I backed them all with, what I did is I have actually printed off the backing and then backed it onto the journaling cards, which gives you that nice bit of, it makes it a little bit stiffer and easier to write on, doesn't it? Look at that. I just absolutely love that paper, and the colouring against that just goes together so well. And I want to show you these beautiful envelopes when they are folded up. Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous. And the back as well. The back is as good as the front. Absolutely lovely. And I'll show you the other design when we find it a little bit further on in the book. This is actually a 2 signature journal that I've done here. Again, all I've done with this is I've just matted it up, put 2 different sizes on, and a little bit of the fabric from the journal. I didn't, you know, there was so much on these, you don't want to cover it up. So it's quite a pretty journal to do. And here is that big journaling card, you know, with the lined paper inside. And of course, if you want to, you could have it that way, or you can have it that way, depending on what you put on the inside. I actually put it that way purely and simply because I'd used the purple paper on the back, and it married up with the pocket. So another one of those with the little tickets. There we go, and then again, there's 2 more little tags there. You see, I mean, they look so lovely. You really do not need to put a lot of work in with this journal. And of course, once she gets it, she wants to add butterflies to them, whatever. You know, she's got that ability to do that, and that's what I like about this kit. Is if you're gifting away or selling a journal made with this kit, they can then go away and play with it and put their own sweep on it. And this is the other beautiful, beautiful envelope. And that back. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine receiving one of those envelopes through the post. Absolutely lovely. I think if you had a female postman, she'd be walking off with it. Too pretty, too pretty. And another one of the really big tags again. You can see they just fit perfectly in this journal. They really do. And another one of the swingy tags. Tag in there. Oops. You can see, you know, I did 4 of these, and they just worked perfectly. You don't need a lot on them. And this is the second signature, so that's another one of those envelopes there. And I've literally just used a little bit of lace, and this is one of the tickets and the wording on. Wishing you smiles, hugs, and lots of purple. So it's a purple day. And the wordings just set everything off. You don't need much more than the wordings and maybe the odd little stamp or ticket. There's one of the tags there. And this is the little long one. And then I'll put a bit of fluff on top. Oops. They're lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. I say they just work so well together that I would really say, you know, if you can, stretch to both. Get the other one. You can see I've literally just put one of the stamps on and just the wording and a little bit of lace. You know, it's not much, and it just looks so beautiful. Yeah, pull that out of there. He's falling out. He's going for a walk, that one. He says, I don't want to sit in there anymore. I'm going to go and fly free. A garden of purple is always in bloom. We have a lot of wild violets around here, particularly in our little wood just up the top here. I mean, they even grow, you know, you're going past some gardens, they're even like on the, you know, where the path is, on the edge, where their fences are, and like they're even growing in there. And wild garlic, we have a lot of wild garlic around here. And the wild garlic, of course, looks quite similar to snowdrops, but obviously except for the smell. And the wild garlic is amazing for making salsa. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have a lot of here. Don't worry, be purple. We have a lot of bluebells, and, you know, we're very, very fortunate up here. That's another one of pretty, pretty envelopes. You can see the colours just worked, didn't they? You never know when you're dyeing papers, do you, what you're going to land up with. You know, because when you dip the paper, it's obviously not going to be the same colour as when it comes out the oven, or if you spray your papers. And I was just so tickled pink with these, and so I treated myself to another whole new set of pastes. So, and this time I went for pastels, so I can make some more another day. of doing about 400. I think that's enough paper to keep me going for a wee while. Yeah, we're nearly at the end, aren't we? Live purple. And there's a lot of you lasses who absolutely love purple. I like purple and green together. I think they look lovely together. I really do. You can see that from the journal. There. And that's that lovely lined paper again in there. And that's the end of our pretty little journal. So that is Purple Garden. And I just really loved it. You know, as soon as I thought, oh, tags, you know, those tags will fit in beautifully. The, you know, and I thought I'm going to have to do a two signature on this one, not just a one signature, to show it off to its best advantage, you know, and all the pretty papers. So this can now be written in, you can put photos in it, anything you want now. You know, it's really just a journal to take and make it your own. That's what I've done here. And I know the lasses has lots of her own purple kits that she's brought, you know, over time. I mean, there's Artie, Maze and G, they've all done purple kits, haven't they? So I know she will have enough purple ephemera that she can put in here to make it her own. So I can't wait to see what she thinks of this. And I'm not putting this video up until I know she's got it and she's seen it, because it'd be such a spoiler if she sees it first and guesses it for her. Hopefully she won't guess it for her, but she probably would. And then she goes and, you know, it spoils the surprise, doesn't it? So thank you so much for being here. Do go over and have a look at the kit, because it really is amazing. It really is. There's a couple of different artists out there who have a similar style, and they have huge followings. They really do. So I know this sort of style and the colour you will all absolutely adore. So I'm now going to go off and start prepping for the 7 days of summer. The elves are all back again. There's at least 18 at last count. I think I'll probably land up being about 20 by the time we finished. With our Cara Brandon and Dear Julie. And it's basically summer fruits. Absolutely gorgeous. Julie's done all her lovely vintage ephemera, and Cara has done her trademark papers. You know, she does the most beautiful papers and ephemera, and I can't wait. And it's starting next Thursday, so I'm going to go and start the journal and then do a flip through for tomorrow. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope you're having the most amazing weekend. The weather is dire here, it really is, and the internet is just going round and round and round and round, not loading. Problems of being up on a hill and in an area where they don't have fast broadband or internet or whatever, fibre optics and what have you. But there you go, that's life. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love and blessings. Bye.